welcome to this week's edition of Sideline to Sideline here on Giant TV Niagara. I'm Chuck Lafleur, along with the man, who may not be with us much longer, based on our special guest we have coming up on the show in just a few minutes' time. It's Ryan Fleming. How are you, buddy?
Ryan Fleming, also known as the BJJ Master. That's right. I am
Could you run that by me again?
I am the BJJ Master.
What does that mean?
I am the Black Jungle Jive Master of the world. I don't want to insult our guest today by saying that I am a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Master, which the term actually refers to. But
really,
right, mine's more of the latter, though.
We're going to be talking some Jiu-Jitsu with our special guest in just a few minutes' time. How long did you do Jiu-Jitsu? And I understand you won, was it like a championship?
I did. It's a weird thing. I studied for about 6 months' time, and I did a tournament called the Salvoso tournament. Omar Salvoso.
Is this like bubble hockey or something?
No. This is a big deal. I don't know if it still is now. There's basically Jocelyn's tournament and the Salvoso tournament are the two big tournaments in Ontario and Canada. And I won first place in my division.
So how many competitors in the division?
There were 4 of us, including myself.
2.
There's 3 other competitors aside from me. But let me also say it was super heavyweight, so that's why it was pretty low there. But I was definitely the one with the least amount of experience there. So
well, good for you. How long ago was this now?
Oh, geez. Good 15 years, probably.
And did you have a finishing move or anything?
I have a move that I found online. My teacher didn't even teach me it. Also, he hated when I used it. It's called the Ezekiel choke. But my classmates renamed it the Rye-Ezekiel because my name's Ryan. So, as you can see, there's a clever bunch there in the jiu-jitsu world in the fight game. Very much so. But yeah, no, it was...
when you have a move named after you in jiu-jitsu, you have arrived.
I'm just saying, BJJ Master. Don't hold me to that.
We will not. We're going to bring our special guest in just a moment. First, couple things we'd like to touch on. In Jackfish, we're going to have a special guest from the Jackfish on Sylvia. Remember from the dance crew?
Right.
The dance crew is going to be joining us on an upcoming episode of Sideline to Sideline.
Looking forward to learning some new moves from her.
Well, she showed you a couple with a pom-pom.
Right. I had that one down pretty easily, so I'm hoping she comes at us with something a little harder. I think I'm ready for the human pyramid.
At the bottom.
Oh, got him.
You think I can't be the top?
No.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, Jackfish presenting this is going to be a lot of fun, Ryan. Pack the Park Day is coming up on Saturday, July 20th, 1:05 p.m. start. Now, the Jackfish are going to suit up as the Welland Pirates. It's for one game only, and you, of course, have a history with the Pirates.
I do. When the Welland Pirates first came to town, I was hired on as a vendor, just as a vendor, as about 14 years old, and I was slinging pop and pretzels and the whatnot. And one day they played the Pee Wee Herman song, Tequila! That song, you know. And it was around the time of Pee Wee's movie, and me being the person that I am, I got up on the dugout one time when they were playing it and started doing the Pee Wee Herman dance. And next thing I know, they've got myself and my partner, Matt Frank, dressed up in pirate outfits, and we become the Diamond Dudes. And we were there for... Geez, 2 or 3 years.
Was that not also your finishing move in the jiu-jitsu tournament?
It really was. Well, that was the limbo that we got to later. So.
Now you may be taking part. We're still in negotiations, obviously, but you may be taking part. Is the limbo going to be part of the festivities?
The limbo definitely will not be part of the festivities, as I cannot speak today. No, I'm far too afraid that no matter how low I get, my belly will not be able to get as low as I do. So
that happens. Tickets, by the way, first time that Welland Stadium, they're looking to sell Welland Stadium the first time since the 90s. And Via Niagara is where you can get tickets. Mike Konderka has purchased, all of the tickets and is giving them away to fans at the store located at 82255 Highway 20. So get your tickets for the July 20th game. It's Pack the Park Day. Also, on next week's edition of Sideline to Sideline, we're going to be we're going to be talking about the upcoming Bring the Heat 8 Crossfire Wrestling is back, and it's the 8th anniversary. That is going to be fun, July the 20th at the Meriton Community Center.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We'll be calling the action there. We have former WWE stars going to be headlining the show. That is the masterpiece himself, Chris Masters, and he's going to be taking on Rob Rage in the Battle of the Full Nelson. So that's going to be actually really exciting to see. A really big name coming to Crossfire as well. So, yeah, get your tickets now. And I hear the commentating crew there is absolutely the best in the business. I mean, at least the one guy is, but...
Chuck the Butcher Simpson you're talking about.
No.
Chuck Lafleur you're talking about.
No. The guy that carries the show, Ryan Fleming. But no, it's going to be a great show. Bring the heat. We've got Cody Deaner taking on Tyler Turva in a number 1 contenders match. This is huge. Like, these are 2 of the biggest names in all of Ontario wrestling. Cody Deaner just recently signed with Impact Wrestling, making a huge splash over there. So, yeah, this is going to be a really, really big event and a big one for us wrestling marks.
More on that coming up in our next edition of Sideline to Sideline. But right now, we would like to let you know, hey, Ryan, what time is it?
It's Miller time!
Hannah Miller!
Hello.
From our Giant FM promo team and our Country 89 promo team as well. And also, I didn't realize this till Hannah helped me MC the festivities Well in Canada Day celebration. She's also the executive vice president, what was it, in charge of marketing,
Promo and
management.
Management and executive productions.
That's it.
So that's a very big title. Does that mean you do nothing?
It turns out that when there isn't a title available, you get to make your own.
Oh.
So...
Hannah is also not only all of the above mentioned various titles, but a jiu-jitsu participant. And is it combatant or participant, or what would you call it? Aficionado?
Depends on your sensei.
Yeah, it really depends on what exactly you practice. I just like to call it badass, but...
that works.
She's not wrong. So how long have you been studying for?
Well, when I was 6 years old, my parents tried to put me in dance, and that lasted about 2 weeks. I told them I wanted to fight some kids. So they brought me over to jiu-jitsu, and that's where it all began. I was 6 until grade 12, and then I had to start studying for university, get a job, But so now I just fight my friends. But no, I was doing it for a while, and jiu-jitsu is a very predominantly male sport. There are more females getting in, but at least at my dojo, I think there's about 5 of us, and not very many under the age of 10. So I started very quickly fighting adult males. And it gave me the sense of confidence because I thought I was just kicking ass, but it turned out no 30-year-old man wanted to put me in an armbar, right? So, but I learned how to be quick because I'm very short. So when you're fast and you're flexible, it's a lot easier. A lot of older guys that work out a lot, they don't have that because the muscle mass, it's hard for them to move quickly and be flexible. So I learned my strengths pretty early on, and that's how they started introducing the new guys to the dojo that thought they're all rough and tough. They go, yeah, just go fight Hannah for a little bit. And they'd be like, yeah, okay. And at the end, they'd be like, oh, she's got some cardio. Like, what is... So right away, their self-esteem would go from here to about here because they just got their ass whooped by a 14-year-old girl, so...
It just seems so mild-mannered.
I know, that's part of the trick. They think, they come up to me high confidence, they let their guard down, and then...
She's a female Clark Kent.
No.
Those glasses come off, and it's Superwoman right there.
You gotta take the jewelry and the glasses off, and then...
And change in the phone booth.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you like most about it, Hannah? Obviously, the contact, I guess, would be a big part of it.
Honestly, the adrenaline you get. Like, it's not like anything... Like, obviously, you're not... It's in a controlled environment. It's not like... You're going to get seriously injured. Hopefully not. But depends who you're fighting. But no, you just get, it's adrenaline like you don't get anywhere else. And it's cardio, like it's a good workout. But it doesn't feel like you're working out. You're just having fun, right? And then it's also the added benefit of self-defense if anything were to happen ever, right? Yeah.
Now, have you studied any other styles of combative sports or martial arts? I
did karate for a while. It was karate and jiu-jitsu. So I did the 2-in-1. But yeah, I'm kind of, I do like swimming. I do a variety of sports. Jiu-jitsu it was my favorite. I love doing it. But no, pretty much if I get a choice, I stick to jiu-jitsu.
Now, you are going to be doing a move on Ryan Fleming.
Yeah.
I mean, do I have a choice ever?
Well, come on. He's the BBJ master. I'm sure he can take it. I'm sure it won't even faze him.
Well, You're right. I'm so great, and I'm sure it's going to be fine, and I'm not worried at all.
What are you going to do to Ryan here exactly? Can you do a redo?
So I'm gonna do a rear naked choke, and we're gonna see how long he can hold out before he has to tap out. And if he wants to be tough and pass out, it's okay. I know CPR,
Okay.
so I've been a lifeguard 5 years. I'll kill him, bring him back. It's okay. It'll be fine.
Wow. So, my last question: how much money did my ex-wife pay you? I'm just curious.
I signed a confidentiality agreement, so I can't share.
That might be your last question. Given what's about to happen here.
Right.
You good to go?
I'm good as I will ever be.
Hannah,
I'm ready.
So shall I be calling the action as we do this as well? Should I be doing the play-by-play? So
Give us the running
what she's
play-by-play.
doing now is
You can't do play-by-play if you can't breathe.
Yeah, do it as long as you have air.
right.
And
There
when
you
we
go.
stop hearing the play-by-play, we'll know
Yeah.
it's time
We'll
for
know it's-
CPR.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Okay,
coming up.
you ready?
Stay with us here on Sideline to Sideline on Giant TV Niagara. All right, we're back at Sideline to Sideline. Hannah Miller, our special guest, Jiu-Jitsu expert and former Jiu-Jitsu champion, Ryan Fleming. You know, you see Hannah in behind Ryan on our shot right now at Giant TV Niagara Sideline to Sideline. This originally was going to be a neck massage. That's how we got Ryan coerced into doing this, but it's a little more, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take it away, guys.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready
You're relaxed.
for the rear naked choke here.
Now, how long do you think you can hold out? If you had to guess.
If I had to guess, I would
Yeah.
say until you twist your forearm up.
Okay, you ready?
No. Okay, yep.
That took 3 seconds.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It was, I want to say that you got right in the right spot there, the carotid artery, right where you want to get. Well done.
Thank you.
I was playing it up a little bit with a quick tap there, and I want you to know that oh my god, that hurt.
Could you have lasted a little longer, or was that?
I could have lasted longer, but probably like another few seconds.
That's it. So it's that quick?
Oh,
when you,
instant.
if you watch it on wrestling and stuff like that, and they've got a sleeper hold on, which is basically a rear naked choke, and you know it's fake because the guy, I've only ever came across one guy who you couldn't choke out, and he just had a weird neck and defense.
Wow.
But
That's
for the
why
most part,
chin to chest, and then you can't do it.
Exactly.
Wow, that
And
was
then you
awesome.
gotta just swing yourself underneath if you're from behind.
Yeah.
We know this. we know what we're talking about. But yeah, it's crazy, and that was very, very well done.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. And next time, Chuck is looking forward to getting his carotid artery.
Yeah, we're just planning to come sometime. Chuck, would you like to go next?
I'll take a kick in the gonads.
Fair.
Well, Hannah, thank you so much for joining us here.
My
That was a brilliant and very, very, I have to say, much quicker tap than I was expecting. I thought we were going to go like 30 seconds or so.
30 seconds, I would have had brain damage.
Yeah. At 10 seconds, you pass out.
Yeah.
So it's happened to you before then.
Yes. I think it happens to everybody in BJJ, though. That's just one thing.
One too many hits to the head,
Yeah, well-
oxygen deprivation.
But every since, at least the ones I've dealt with, I always want to put somebody out at one point so you know what it's like. Because waking up is so disorienting.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
a
it.
lot of people wake up and they're swinging fists. So we were trying.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you need to get used to it. If you've never been punched in the face before and you go to your first fight, you get punched, you're, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
This way you're getting knocked out, you're like, yeah, that's my Tuesday. Like, come on, let's go.
You know, I can honestly say, after having Hannah as a guest on the show, everyone in the Giant TV studios and everyone at Giant TV and Country Internet are going to tread very lightly around Hannah from now on.
Yeah.
That's all right. Make sure we'll just get you after our good old friend Lucas.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, if he wants to square up.
Shaking his head no.
Exactly. Well, thanks so much for doing
Thank
this.
you,
This is
thank
awesome.
you.
And this is a much better hold right now than the last one.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for having
Hannah.
me.
Thanks for stopping in. And she didn't even have to do CPR, which I think
Yeah. I was ready.
Next time. There's no right answer for this. I'm sorry.
No, there's not.
There isn't.
Leave it there. Leave it there.
Well, for you, buddy. For Chuck Lafleur, for our guest here, Hannah Miller, it's Miller time. I'm Ryan Fleming. This has been another edition of Sideline to Sideline right here at Giant TV.